Hey there, Mingno here. I don't usually make this type of video, but sometimes the neutral, peace-loving and diplomatic Swiss person in me wants to come out and have a word with all of you too. There has been quite some talk lately about FFXIV of mostly negative and unhappy nature. People wanting more content, finding the story boring, or just simply being unhappy about the current state of the game. I'm not here to defend those that attack other players over their opinions. That goes too far even for me. What I want to say, however, is that these people that are unhappy are still passionate about the game. They too want the game to be better than it is today. Pretty much the same as the people that are enjoying the game as it is right now. If they were to actually loathe playing the game, they would definitely stop doing so, right? But as long as they are coming back and are sharing their true feelings, it means they want the game to become better than it is today. But the way these opinions are being presented, both positive and negative, need to be in a helpful and productive manner in order to achieve that goal. Constructive feedback is important. And it started to stop being that recently, and here is where and why I wanted to step in. We can only make the game better together by having proper communication with each other. New content from the developers needs fitting feedback. They have to know what aspects people like or don't like, and more importantly, why that is the case. Only that way they can improve the game if and how they see fit to do so. Yes, feedback is one aspect of the conversation. The other will be what response comes back from said feedback by the developers. I'm certain Square Enix is not oblivious to all the things that are going on social media right now. It may only seem that way, and they are busy formulating a proper way to answer these messages. Be it with new content, game improvements, or other ways to restore people's satisfaction. At least that is what I choose to believe for now. Only time will tell if my trust will be rewarded in a way I feel justified myself. And yeah, personally, I still have plenty of content to play. My list of achievements I have not yet unlocked is very, very long, as is the list of videos and other content I want to make for the game, so please bear with me, okay? And I do enjoy logging into the game, working on all these different tasks, gearing up my character, unlocking new rewards, and making content for the game. If you were to ask me, however, if working on that backlog of things in the game is worth the monthly subscription fee right now, to be honest, not quite in my opinion. The balance feels a bit off for me at this moment, but it's not too grave. And there are also a lot of things I simply am unable to do because I lack people to do the content with. Playing as a new player on a North American server was not the best decision I made, so egg on my face. Adding to that, DC travel did indeed have a bad effect on Party Finder, as many pointed out. Mainly during non-North American peak times, which is when I have my main playing time as an EU player. So yes, even I have things I don't enjoy right now. Still, I am here, trying to have a proper conversation with Square Enix to help improve the game. This conversation was mainly one-sided, I'm not gonna lie to you here. Most of my messages get very late responses, but they still do get them. And speaking of response, there are millions of players and with that obviously millions of opinions. The developers won't be able to satisfy all of them. And sadly in our society, those that cry the loudest are the ones that get the most attention, especially if it's of a negative nature. That's not something we can change and just have to accept. What we do with it, however, is key. Therefore, let's all be civil here, offer constructive feedback, encourage valuable conversation, and make FFXIV a better game for all of us. I myself am still working hard to become sort of a diplomat for the players and Square Enix alike. I am a FFXIV player myself for over 15 years and I do work as IT specialist for 20. I do understand both sides, although I will need more information from both sides to give proper assessments. I really am aspiring to be your neutral diplomatic man, well, Lalafell for the job, if you let me. Plus, I'm also a drummer for soon 30 years, I recently discovered, so I could and will definitely cover the music sector too. So yeah, once again, as a summary, please keep giving feedback. Keep said feedback constructive and polite, and please be patient. That's it for me for now. but I will always stick around and do all I can to make the game a better place for all of us. Goodbye.